Okay, progress. I got the front end under this bad boy for its final time. Links are in, lowers are tight, uppers are tight in the back, the front are still loose because I want to do an alignment on this thing. Got the hydro in there for its final assembly, BSC double-ended ram. I got one of the links on. I got to make another one for the other side. So I got my bungs and heims ready to go. Just need to chop up some tube after I measure it. Get that squared away. I got the knuckles on for its final assembly. The hubs are on, but not tightened down yet because the tool that I've got, this 6-point socket, is too shallow. It doesn't tighten all the way down. I think it's because the bearings I got are just a little bit shallow. So I don't really want to pop the races out and put new bearings on to get thicker bearings. So I'm going with that. So I'm going to modify this tool and cut the end off and make it deeper. So anyway, so modify the tool, build the other link, bleed the PSC hydraulic ram. Don't want to fire up the truck right now because it's 11 o'clock at night. Piss off the neighbors, or the Jeep, I should say. Also got no nitrogen in any one of the shocks, so I got to get my ride height set up. I've got my hydrogen tank. I just haven't got around to using it yet. I borrowed a buddy's of mine because I didn't know if I was going to make it, but looks like I'm not going to have to use it. His anyway. And I had to take the rears back off, which sucked because I had an extra part here, and I thought it came from the rear, but apparently it did not because both rears have this. So evidently this was in the front for some reason, which I have. Where the hell are they? Anyway, I have a different one. Well, maybe I don't for this side. Maybe that's why. Maybe why that's. Oh no, here it is, right here. There we go. Here's the spacer that goes in between the two lock nuts. So I don't know where this was at. I guess I will look it up again, but I already did. So if anybody knows, let me know. But I'm not going to put that back in as of right now. The other side doesn't have one, so I don't know where the hell that thing came from. I mean, obviously it came from inside one of these guys, but doesn't call for it in the directions. So anyway, pretty happy with this bad boy. Oh yeah, I got to hook up the winch. Well, the winch is installed, and I did do a cut through, so I can do a suck down if I need to. You can see, you can look right through there. And I also need to mount some type of Fairlead. I have this guy, but I don't know, I might not use it. The Warren Fairlead. I was thinking about doing something a little goofy with leaving this open and then having like a pulley system up here, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, winch has got to be powered up, hooked up, and some type of Fairlead, shocks, and oil in the front diff cover. I did check to make sure the cover comes on and off with the ram in there before I got this all set up. And just gotta put oil in the bad boy, clean up the surfaces and put silicone on there and put the diff cover on. And I should be golden after all that's done. And then I go August 4th for the dyno, get it its final tune, because I got the mass airflow sensor and the O2s in this thing. Man, this thing's dusty, dirty, grinding a lot in here. So yeah, I cut this thing all to hell down to the bare housing, and that's what it looks like now. So I think it looks pretty good. Get my Treps on there, and those wheels, and those are my competition 40-inch Treps on my Vision bead locks, and I think this thing's gonna be pretty fun.